Thank you. Assemblyman Russo?
We wanted to say that we are so proud of this young lady from Bergen County. This is just an astounding feat. She's accompanied today by her mom and dad, and her grandma are also here. And we had the pleasure, in fact, many of the members had the pleasure of meeting the entire family. Assemblyman Rumana wants to give you a couple of statistics on the enormity of what this is.
Folks, if you were listening to the resolution, this is a true heroine. This is somebody, Charlotte represents the ultimate in perseverance and determination. The obstacles that she had to overcome. First of all, the youngest swimmer in the history of the world. This is not just Bergen County, not the state of New Jersey, but the entire world. Nobody has ever accomplished what Charlotte accomplished at the age of 16 years old. And the shortest time to accomplish this feat. So she swam around Manhattan, 28 miles, around the island of Manhattan. She then swam the Catalina Islands, another 20-plus mile swim. It took her 20 hours and change, 20 hours and 20 minutes in that swim. And then swam the English Channel, which should have been a 21-mile swim, but because of the tough currents in the English Channel, ends up being a 32-mile swim.
Yeah.
You're battling jellyfish, sharks, pitch black at night, the fears of what you would battle out there in dark water with all of those challenges facing you. And this young woman stood up and stared down all of those fears, all of those challenges, and said, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to succeed. She is an inspiration, folks, to not only our state, but everybody on the planet for being able to accomplish such amazing things at such a young age. And Charlotte, it's a real pleasure and honor to meet you and have you here, and everybody give a big round of applause.
Thank you, Assemblyman. The chair recognizes Charlotte Samuels to address the General Assembly.
Okay. So this is just something that I wrote. I don't know what time it is. The sky is dark. The water is dark. The whole world is dark. The only light is the one inside of me, the one that never flickers, never goes out. I'm 16 years old, and I'm somewhere in the northeast shipping lane, almost halfway across the English Channel. The water is cold, but I'm warm. I'm burning inside. And I keep going. I keep going when it hurts, when I'm scared, when I don't know what lies ahead. I keep going. I come ashore in France the next day. The rocks pinch my feet, and the sun is low in the sky. I've done it. And sometimes I still can't believe that I've done it. When I was 6, I started swimming competitively. I've been swimming since I was a toddler, and I was so excited to wear my team suit and cap with my name Samuels printed across the side. But in the years that followed, the experience of being on that team changed. I wasn't the fastest, or the slowest for that matter, a silver swimmer, right in the middle. In the beginning, there were lots of kids like me, kids who loved to swim but weren't the fastest. But in the years that followed, there were fewer and fewer of those kids that came back to swim. And for many that remained, it seemed like swimming was more like a chore, something to do to please their parents or to get into a good college. But for me, it's always been simple. I loved swimming. I loved swimming because no matter how long it took, I never stopped. Some days it felt like I could keep going forever. The water was my home. And since I got to France, swimming has become something else too. It's been a chance to connect with kids, especially girls, and to encourage them to dream big and to keep dreaming, even if they aren't the best or the fastest. To believe that they are enough, right now, that they don't need to do anything more than just be who they are. Like Anna, an 8-year-old from my hometown of Ridgewood. I met her at a barbecue ceremony that the Ridgewood Football Association held a few weeks after I returned from England. She told me that she had been following my swim, that her parents had read her the stories in the Bergen Record that whole week before my swim, and had allowed her to stay up late to watch my boat's tracker as it passed from British into French waters. In big brown eyes, I saw a younger me, a girl who believed, a girl with stars in her eyes. I know that it's hard to live in a world like this where we as children are bred for excellence and taught to strive to be the best. But I'm here to tell you that you don't have to be the best to be enough. I will not allow Anna and those other little girls to grow up in a world where what they do has to be justified or diminished. They should not have to compare themselves to other people or feel like they are ever not good enough to do what they've dreamed of or what they still have yet to dream. I realize now how important it is for me to be the person that I needed when I was younger. I realize that if someone could have stood there and told us as kids, especially as girls, that we were good enough, that we didn't have to be so fast just to be perfect, then maybe I wouldn't have been the only one. And on that summer night when the air smells like girl smoke and an endless summer, when Anna in her little football jersey and brown curls that fall down her back tells me that she too wants some of the English Channel, I tell her that she will. I am so thankful to you all for this great honor and for the privilege of representing the state of New Jersey. Thank you.